What to do, guys? Day 5, chest and tries. So they're gonna be a little shorter than the leg video yesterday, which was 40 minutes, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get that out. Just so much. I had like 2 hours almost of footage. I found out I really need to buy a microphone because it's the first video I really talked a lot in, like mid-workout, just because I had the freedom. So we're here at the gym already. I forgot to make one in the driveway, but it's all right. Went in the morning today, just because I have stuff going on in the evening, so I wouldn't be able to make it. So yeah, we're here in the morning. We'll be back at night probably for back on Saturday, but that video will come out Sunday. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, these videos are a day behind. But hopefully none of the reps or sets will be sped up in any way today because there won't be like an hour and a half of footage. So I'm not going to make an hour and a half long video. No one's watching that. No one's watching these anyways. But yeah, so we're at the gym. We're going to go warm up, stretch, which I think I'm just going to stop recording. Ultimately, like if you're not warming up and stretching, you're just putting yourself at a greater risk of getting hurt. And while I want to show you guys my full workout every time, so you know that I'm doing the stuff I say I'm doing, I don't think seeing my stretching routine will actually do too much for you guys in the long run. We all have different bodies and different stretches, and what I do isn't really like a full stretch. It's just kind of get the arms feeling loose. So it's more of just some band stuff and walking on the treadmill to get blood flow, really. So it doesn't really add any value to the video, so I think I'm just gonna take it out. But I'm still doing it. Don't think because it's not in the video I stopped stretching before I left. That is a necessity that I will do until the day I can't lift anymore. All right, but we're already here, so I'll just see you guys at the first set, which I think there's going to be dumbbell bench today. We're going to try to move some heavy dumbbells. Okay, so we just finished the bathroom, which is a single stall, is getting clean, so there's nowhere to do posing. So I mean, I'll try to do some sitting stuff in here. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm from Arizona, but I mean, damn, the chest pump definitely gone. We hit triceps. Oh, we're feeling good. I gotta turn my car on for some AC. But yeah, good workout. I had a great time. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do except for go rest or recover? Oh, actually, there might not be shoulders in tomorrow's back. My right shoulder feels super bad right now. Like, it hurt on every exercise that I'm involved, mainly the chest ones. So it just isn't feeling great. I think it's just super inflamed. I'm gonna go home, take some ibuprofen, put some ice on it, try to calm it down. But there's a very high chance that I'm not gonna be hitting shoulders for a setting day this week, which is okay. They did a lot of work done in these other, they're like a secondary or tertiary muscle worked out in every single exercise for basically the upper body. So not focusing on them for tomorrow, or like setting aside a little portion of the workout to do it tomorrow will be okay. But it really just depends how we feel. If it's still bad, there just won't be any shoulders. And we'll just look to hit them hard again on, Monday, I think? Maybe Tuesday? But yeah, just Sunday's off. Today's Friday, so then we do it that Saturday, and then lead Sunday, Monday off. So Tuesday, we'll see how the shoulder's feeling on chest. But until then, I'll catch y'all.